Yeah. All right.
What it do?
Yo, welcome to a special edition Highdeas video podcast with the Hefe Hippie and my bro Papilotto.
You already know
What's
what
good?
it do. What it do?
We in it.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
get the
start something.
yeah.
Start something big.
Yeah, man. So I need to ask, what was your, the you've been doing a lot, bro. So what was the push for you to get into the DMV raps and start the wildlife records? Because I know just off of our background, I know that you used to rap Point Blank, who is now Art Show. Randall, like everybody used to spit Shiraz.
Yeah, everybody.
So
Everybody.
what was that for you?
For me, it was mostly like I'm sort of like a, how do you say? I'm like a natural born coordinator. You know what I mean? So like when I started DMV Raps, the whole thing about it was like I was really originally trying to just start like a Craigslist of DMV Raps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like originally like a little classifieds, like I post your shit right up next to Blizzy. I post your shit right up next to Trail. You know what I'm saying? Like so like boom, they hop on the page, they see your shit right at Blizzy. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to make it like a little classifieds originally. Then it started to elevate into more like a just like a little blog. And like when I was at my peak, I was saying 2016 probably. I was at like my peak probably in 2016 with it. I started to run into a lot of how can I say real nefarious shit with some of these niggas around here. Like, you know, rest in peace to Zach TV. Like he one of the dudes who inspired me to get into this whole like blog and shit for real. But you know, once people started to put a face to the name, you know what I'm saying? That's when like a lot of like no disrespect to DMV Hoods and News, but nigga, you got jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like you start putting your face to your brand. It's like that come with a lot of, because for real, blogging is really street reporting. You know what I'm saying? Like you a street reporter. So when you reporting on the streets, you gonna run into some street shit. Like I done got some messages, some DMs, some emails. Like niggas done send me some wild shit trying to get clout. Niggas done send me shit like big chops. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, what's your cash app, bro? I'm about to cash app you 100, bro. Post this shit for me. And I'm just like, this incriminating that shit. Like, man, like,
yeah, right.
You feel me? And then the beefs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time some niggas from Delaware off some bike life shit started sending me like big, like threatening little like gang shit. Talking about we about to ride on these city niggas and all that, man, and put the word out, all types of shit. I started looking through these niggas' pages. I'm like, y'all off y'all bike life shit. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, y'all supposed to be riding bikes cooling, like. Right. But they off some like, I guess some city niggas who on that bike life shit too was beefing with some niggas out Dover, Delaware or something. Probably hit a lick at the casino or some shit, or hit a lick on them niggas out there and came on back out to the city. You know how city niggas is. They'll go out of town, get some niggas together and hit it right on back. You hear me? So I couldn't, but me being the harbor of that shit, like the motherfucking messenger of that shit, right. I already see when that shit was coming, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so I sort of like fell back on DMV Raps a little bit. I still post shit, you know what I'm saying? Like mostly videos, but I'm trying to go into better things. The inspiration for wildlife though, wildlife came because, you know, I used to rap, you know what I'm saying? I still write, but I wouldn't consider myself a rapper. But I still write little shit that come to mind. But
Dr. Dre ass.
Right, you know what I mean? But
don't drop, just write.
The one thing I noticed that's missing in the DMV is that we don't have like that label associated with the DMV. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm really trying to build with a conglomerate of niggas to be like, look, yeah, I solo artists. That's why like even like the way I do business with artists, like I'm not trying to own your masters, I'm not trying to own your rights, I'm not trying to own your name, none of that. You feel me? I'm just taking 10% of whatever sells online. You know what I'm saying? Just to reinvest to that, just to build up your digital footprint. anything else after that, that's all you. Like, you want to take your catalog and, you know what I'm saying, broker that over with Capital or Atlantic, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind that. But one thing I was learning about the business is, like, I started really, really learning deals and how people get fucked over. Like, a lot of times people get fucked over.
360 deals.
Not even that. Like, for instance, and a lot of times the truth be in the past. Like, you can study the past and that'll tell you the game. Yeah. And like, I think a lot of people really, really overlook Cash Money. What Cash Money was able to do. See, originally Cash Money Universal only wanted juvenile, right? Mm-hmm. But having Baby and Slim there with that Cash Money imprint behind Juvie, plus with Hot Boys, Wayne, BG, you know what I'm saying? All them there on the standby, they was able to broker a better deal for Juvie, you know what I'm saying? And for Cash Money too, because it's like, and I was studying this shit like, okay, imagine like, okay, let's say like it's a clique of niggas, y'all all rap together, whatever. Y'all got y'all big homie funding shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now the label only want you. Right. Well, guess what everybody gonna do to you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming to you because you the nigga who got the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But now when you got that label, or at least some niggas behind you to be like, hey, hold on, bro, it ain't just him. Because after him, 6 months later, we got boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So now you not the only one who's sitting there and everybody coming to you with the, you know what I'm saying? All that shit's on you. So they was able to broker a better deal, and I started to study that shit. And just like, even like 50 Cent, when 50 Cent came out, he had G-Unit attached. Like, he already had like Yayo, Buck, and Banks. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And you ain't even see Yayo till like 2-3 years later. You know what I'm saying? But they already had the campaign going for him and all that. Like,
the debut was underwhelming.
Right, but I'm saying when he debuted, he already had Buck and Banks with him at least. You know what I'm saying? So he was already associated with 2 more artists off top. Like, you were able to broker better deals like that. So that's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Like, that's why we losing on when it comes to this game in the DMV, because we still think about all the artists who got on. They solo. Where's that gang behind them? Like, Fat Tro was probably the closest one to that. Like Fat Tro and the Slutty Boys, you know what I'm saying? And then they started to have a little run. But you know what I mean? He was the closest one that could have, you know, boom, okay, boom, Fat Tro booming out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to like curate with Wildlife, to be like, okay, to me, it don't really matter who pops first. You know what I'm saying? But it don't really matter who pops first. It's all about brokering the right deal with these labels, because at the end of the day, if you're doing music, you're going to do business with Warner Brothers, Universal, or Sony. It ain't no way around it. They got the whole industry laced up. You got to go into business with them. If you want to get in this distribution chain, you want to get on this whatever, you got to go into business with one of them. Those are 3 majors. Universal, Sony, and Warner Brothers. Those are 3 majors. Now, Capital, Atlantic, Universal, they all under that. But the big parents of all this, of all the other shit, is them 3. So you're going to go into business with them regardless. So the best thing to do is go into business packaged. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To be like, damn, okay, artist booming. But we'd already know, okay, along with artists, that he already got 2, 3, 4 artists associated with him too, who got a nice little footprint too. Mm-hmm. So now the label can look at signing you with longevity. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And now you're exposing a whole new market. So that's what I said, like, I just be researching shit. And just trying to just fill the void and be like, all right, like, that's why I don't got the money. I'm not saying I'm broke, but I don't have the money so I can come to a nigga with a budget, right, and be like, hey, bro, here go 10 bands, go hit the stoop. Here go 20 bands, go, you know what I'm saying? Just get your videos done, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real hustler, you should know how to flip 20. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not to that point yet, but I believe I will be. So, but I just know, like, that's another reason why the DMV, when it comes to this rap game, is losing it, because we not brokering the right deals. You feel me?
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know I just jumped right into it. Happy New Year's Eve.
Like shit.
But New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So, but back to us.
Like shit. Hey, we survived.
You know this new style of rap, the cadence that the
DMV flow. The DMV flow.
Does that many people do it where it's really associated with us? Because my flow is nowhere near that. It's never.
Yeah, I think it's a generation thing too. Like, I think it's a generation thing too, because the way they even compose music is so microwavable. It's just like, I mean, more power to them. Some of that shit be catchy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of that shit be like, hey, but the songs be like a minute long. I'm like, God damn, like this song cranked for a whole minute, and then that was it. You hear me? You hear me? They got the hook, verse, hook. That's it. They ain't even got no
mixtapes. Back in the day, used to put.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, people attention span, it's kind of short. Like, all right, let's get to the. I want to hear this guy, but
it's so much.
5 minutes song. Mm-hmm. Can we get this 2 minute, 30 minute song real quick? 30-second song, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I get it. But I'm not a big fan of the cadence. I don't like that they even associate it with us, because I'm like, yo, I know guys who spit and have no semblance of that in there. Like, not at all.
I know what you're saying. Like, like our age, we look at it like, the way I do see a silver lining, because I see it as a necessary evil.
Well, you need to change. You need
I'm saying, like, for instance, like, if this is the sound that get the DMV noticed enough to where the other artists from around here can start to get noticed, then it might be a necessary evil to just go with this corny, to just let that little corny young nigga, new DC nigga style, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Right. But I'm saying, like, but you know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. I mean, there is artists that don't flow like that. Yeah. Like,
goddamn, they're mainstream. Can we get some type of there's some info? I get it.
Right. This is like
it's wild.
I think it just comes with time. Like, every area got its little associated flow with it. You know what I'm saying? The way we talk here, it's kind of like I can sort of understand how that flow developed. Like, if you grew up around here, I can sort of understand how that flow developed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just punching. You know what I'm saying?
People see fault in writing. I don't want to write. I think it's cooler to say that I don't write. Look, it's the same thing.
I write.
Whether you write or you can do
the right
thing.
I feel like writing right. It means more, right? You know what I'm saying? It means more.
Right, because I can really when I'm rapping all the time, it's just like going through a dictionary and generating thoughts. All this is happening. And it's like, for me, I'm like, it's coming to my thoughts becoming way too fast. And
see, another thing too that I realized, that the mentality of these young niggas, they don't even look at it like, see us, we got an artistic view of it. Them niggas look at it as just trapping. Like, they look at it as though, man, I trap in the streets and I trap in the stew, and I'm trapping my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? It ain't even like that's how they carry it. Like, it's like, I'm just trapping my music.
Recycle the lifestyles. Nobody wants to go get out of the hood, so we just want to stay there, or at least you want to move. But you're going to. I'm not saying
they not worrying about getting no Grammys. They not worried about getting awards. They not.
You got many people looking up to you. Why can't you? I don't care what people say about Jay-Z, whatever. As far as watching the progression of a career, this dude went from street, owner, and he just elevated. That's how you show, but that's our generation, and that's how you see how we push. We want to keep going up, never satisfied. Go going up, trying to push, keep going. And then I look at the younger group, and they just kind of want to like fall into it. I want to just fall into success. You got to work. You got to work for it. And it don't just come with waking up and saying I want to be a rapper. Or today I want to. No, it comes with work because everybody can't be a rapper, bro. Like, I mean, realistically, like, so education helps you. You know what you're talking about. So don't think that because you don't want to pick up, like, I gotta be. I just hate the assumption that I have to be this type of guy to get on. No, bro, you can talk about past, present, and future, bro. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, man. I just look at the younger group, especially because I have children. I'm like, who can my daughters look up to? Like, who are they realistically looking up to? Not Oprah. They ain't looking up to Oprah. Who's she looking up to? Cardi B's, the ones that's right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so
I can't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even play the radio. And the radio, the radio is wild right now, bro. Like the shit they play on the radio. Like, I mean, they had some little risque stuff when we was growing up, but still they play on the radio. Now I'm like, they might as well just, they might as well just go ahead and say the cuss word. Like, go ahead, just say the cuss word.
Even
like,
TV,
man,
TV, they be having the butt cheeks out in the sex scenes on cable. I'm like, well, why won't you just have? Why don't you just have the breast out too? Like, I mean,
all Megan Thee Stallion videos, that shit pretty much softcore porn. I'm like.
See, I've never. Y'all gonna laugh. I've never seen a Megan Thee Stallion music video. Never seen one. I just many years ago, bro.
This is like real live soft porn.
In high school,
like she doing everything but naked. Like,
nah. See, in high school, I was like, I didn't want to watch music videos no more because I'm like, who wants to watch these excessively super bad Jones bouncing? Man, look, I go out here in the real world. I'm not pressed to sit here and look at the screen and be like, oh man, I should, I could. No.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
They tough. I appreciate you.
Right. I enjoy it.
But
I'm not gonna sit there and lie like I enjoy it.
I'm gonna go hit the streets.
I do enjoy the shit, but certainly be some of that shit be like, I just think it like when it's just like. That's why I don't like the game right now, like the radio game at least. Because it's like once you get to that iHeart system, they just got that shit on playlist, a repeated playlist, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like your label might have invested this much money into the system for this many plays on average per day, whatever. It's just hey on.
So since we are at the end of such a horrible year.
Rest in peace to all the ones who lost, man.
Definitely. And to anybody who's lost anybody, close to you or that you know of, sorry that you had to go through that pain. We all had to experience it. It seemed like in some sense or some fashion. But if we want to talk about sports, what's one of the best sports moments of the year, 2020?
Sports moment?
For you, personally.
You say LeBron get that check, man. LeBron get that check.
See, now I have to switch my answer because now I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not gotta go on record, not a LeBron guy. No, I like LeBron. I'm not a LeBron guy. I'm a Kobe Jordan first. But anyways, I would say mine's. So you took my.
There's a couple moments.
I'm talking about great moments. Moments, good moments.
So much that happened this year, man. That shit was like, he got the beat.
Like that's Patrick Mahomes winning his first Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that was
young black dude. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what shit was.
Win a ship.
What we call it.
What's your biggest sports disappointment?
That niggas didn't boycott going with them after that George Floyd shit. I don't think it was they ain't boycott going with them. feel like they should have like fuck that like the whole season. So like, now don't get me wrong, I'm happy that they in the long run, you know, like to be mature, but yeah, I'm happy they accomplished what they accomplished.
But you know why?
Of course. You don't own it. You know what I'm saying? Of course. So that's the game.
Just like it went back to like, listen, I had to come.
I don't understand, man.
Like the conversation I had with my man.
Y'all niggas is getting millions now. Y'all still ain't pulling y'all money together. Like, come on, bro. Stop buying these fucking foreign cars that white dudes, European dudes. Like, stop, bro. Like, me, bro. I probably try to have a whole fucking fund amongst everybody in my locker room. Like, hey, bro. 5% of everybody check pull this shit together. Yeah, start our own fucking fund for this whole season. We all going to do this shit together. We all out here risking our bodies for these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They getting millions, we ain't getting shit. Yeah. I mean, we getting shit, but they getting billions.
It's hard to do that, but they collective bargain that shit. You know.
I know. See,
and
that's these fight.
They hold it over them in a sense because they was going to lose between 500 to $1 billion, and that cuts into their salary. So I'm like, yo, this season's definitely about to go on. I don't know anybody talking about January. In fact, no, they say December or Christmas. That's their big money day. They're going to play on Christmas, and they sure did. But I would say my biggest disappointment in sports for me. That goddamn Dwayne Haskins. You are and I don't mean to be mean, but all I can be is just me, and I am whatever you say I am. You God, I hate him. No offense. He's a trashery. You don't come in there with his weak arm, inaccurate, 50%, throwing interceptions. When we have to win one damn game now, we have to go down to the line, to the wire, to the last, the grit, the fight, the pull out. Just so I don't like that. I don't like the last 4 or 5 years. Right. It comes down to the last game in our division. Like, come on, dog. Why can't we just clinch it up and just?
Because the curse.
They changed their stupid name. So whatever they did to the name. Denounced the name.
Ever since they left RFK.
You know they're gonna try to go back once the joint FedEx up.
Bruh.
You know they're gonna go back to DC.
They need to. You know what they should do with RFK? Tear that shit down, rebuild it, but make it a dome.
That's what I can make it a dome. So you got the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Had the Super Bowl here in the city, dog.
That whole area. That shit, dog. Come on.
Do they even want that many people coming to the city, though? You know what I'm saying? Because the internet, we talk about international, that's the only thing. Like, do they really want that many people coming to DC? We already got enough people coming as it is, but
DC is very protected.
Yeah, it is highly, but
don't get it fucked up.
You get the wrong.
We live in a dangerous area, but we live in a very safe area too. DC
the benefit of living by the capital, everywhere else seems like it's going to get
a lot of naval bases and Air Force bases. So it's pretty protected. So
that could be a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. Target.
We'll be the first one to get locked down. Like, well, I'm actually outside of the DC lines. I'm in Maryland, so I see y'all later. We can get up out of here. Worst moments. George Floyd. Both of those was for me worst moments.
That's it. Wow. Boy, did you go to the city, boy, when the riots was going on?
No, I ain't no.
Man, that shit.
I had Kennedy. If it's not gonna be peaceful, I didn't want to go out there with Kennedy and then expose her with all that crap.
Wow, bro. People was wilding by the White House. I'm talking about right by the White House, bro. Burning shit, tearing, busting windows. Like literally White House right there. We right here. Them talking about they getting to it, the bats and all that. I'm like, young. I'm like, Jesus. Young niggas too. 15, 16, 17.
All I'm saying is, what is that supposed to accomplish?
Not a goddamn thing.
What message are you sending?
I mean, it's just the American way. I mean,
when does that ever work?
Never. But this is the American way. There's nothing worse.
Nothing. Honestly. Yeah, like
the way this system's set up, it don't matter.
Talks haven't worked.
This system,
fighting hasn't worked.
Bro, capitalism, bro. American capitalism, at least. This shit it's designed to eat you alive.
Oh,
yeah.
For me, saddest moment is this whole pandemic situation has just been completely ridiculous. Tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Want to move on in my life.
This shit. I'm just trying to get out of this shit.
And to move forward, what you think 2021 is gonna bring? Because everybody says, I can't wait to get to 2020. I'm like, and what makes you think
I don't think it's
right around the corner is going to be, you know? So what do you, if you had to an expectancy, what do you expect next year?
Well, this might sound fucked up, but honestly, bro, I think this whole decade about to be one of the hardest decades of human history. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think the decisions we collectively make in this next decade, the 20s, it's gonna set the tone for the next 100 years of humanity. I really see that coming.
I read a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff ready for us to come out in 2030.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think like this decade is just about to be. I don't know, bro. Like the way it's starting, because like this is how I see it. Maybe this might sound cynical, but peep me, right? It's like they sort of slow dripping us to like getting us all on welfare. You know what I'm saying? But hear me out. Just right, like private business ownership, gone. Like they forcing people to close on their business. Like doing that, it's like okay, that was one little red sign. Like okay. Then like the stimulus check shit. I mean, wrong. I like it. I mean, they giving out money, But I'm thinking about the longevity of that because I'm like, hold on now. You might be tricking your civilians into looking forward to this shit now. Like that sort of give the government a lot of control. You know what I'm saying? Because exactly because it's like they already closing down businesses, and now everybody's looking to them for. So now they got the power to do some foul shit like give us $600 after like 9 months. Right. You know what I'm saying? But see, like this shit is happening right in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this shit. And I'm just like as soon as they said 600, I'm like 1,200. Then y'all half it. I'm like, hold on, bro. They playing like some real like demonic like we don't work for y'all. Y'all work for us type shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the question that
you feel me? Like
isn't the government supposed to work for the public?
No.
They're supposed to work for us, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be? But it doesn't seem
work for them.
Like I just like I thought y'all was supposed to kind of go like
I'm talking to this girl Jasmine, right? We talk about some government shit. She work at the casino or whatever. She like, I never work for the government. I would never work for the fucking government. I never work for the government. I'm like, girl, you've always worked for the government. She's like, ain't no fucking, I never work for them. I'm like, let me ask you something. Have you ever signed a W-2? She was like, yeah. I'm like, then you work for the government. I'm like, she's like, whatever 1099. I'm like, that's taxes, right? She's like, yeah. Then you work for the government. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who? If you don't work for the government, who are you paying taxes to? Like, you feel me? Like, exactly. Just because you don't work at the government building, the way they got this shit set up, they still like, bro, you can bust 80 hours, 90 hours in a week, killing the overtime. You do a 90-hour week, killing them. The government will come right in and be like, damn, bro, good shit, boy. Even more money you about to give us. You know what I'm saying? Even more money you about to get. That time and a half, sweet, ain't it? That shit looks sweet. Hell yeah. Give us some more of that. Yeah, like they just come through, bro. Like I'm like, you cannot tell me this ain't some mob shit. That's some mo.
Act like that.
But look, that's what I'm saying. But look, we do work, bro. Think about it. It's 2021, right? And us as American civilians still allow them to take income tax. Think about that. We allow our government to take income tax, the money we make.
I know.
I never understand. I'm like, how are you taxing my income?
I wasn't here from the beginning to whoever. I wasn't here when they structured it. But had I been out of politics, like that's what to fight for. I'm about to riot. I want my money.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so the money that my boss paid me.
I had to ride for that. That's some shit to go to the White House for right now. God damn it, where? I'm about to go.
Like that's just 5 and 7. They got this shit laced up, bro. That's okay. Yeah, the money that my boss paid me. For some reason, I gotta give some of that shit to you. Like, you feel me? Like, what? You wasn't even there. Like, you didn't hire me or nothing. And like, yeah, but you know, you did it on this soil. This business was done on this soil, so you feel me? We need a piece of that.
That's the stuff that blows me. Like, you give us a $900 or whatever $1 billion, blah blah blah. Y'all spend $1 trillion, over $1 trillion a day in that stupid war. That's the thing that blows me. Like, come on, dog. We don't even ask for that. You know, can we get a little bit? And what is what for somebody who's like, okay, I got to choose between getting groceries or basically my living situation. How am I supposed to do that? Like $600. Wait, that's a bill, bro. That's a bill or two. So, thanks. Luckily, I work. Thank the Lord, appreciate it. You know, and for anybody else who works, you know, but for people who's having a hard time getting back to work and getting, wow, thanks. Like, appreciate the 600, but I'm going to be after I go to the store or go to the store and pay this bill. It's gone, you know, like meanwhile, all of y'all who's making these laws and sitting in these places, all y'all good, comfortable, nice houses, driving up in your nice Mercedes Benzes, and this is not fair, bro. Like, take it. Had the nerve to put the. Well, that whole situation.
That's just one big clubhouse.
Yeah.
We all graduated from the same college.
Know each other.
I know each other.
Donald Trump is the only one guy who like broke in who's not from that frat.
Yeah, that's what
he's such an outsider. Like, who are you?
Right.
Like,
he was definitely
like when Booker.
The way he carried himself.
Did you ever watch wrestling growing up? I don't know if you remember when Booker T came to WWE and he came out. The Rock was in the ring. He comes out and The Rock stops and was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "It doesn't matter." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, who are you? Where this guy come from? Me, what? He one of us? They was like, yeah, we probably got it. We can get him on the thumb. No, you can't. That man has been doing what the hell he wanted his whole life. He is not going to listen to nobody. Period. So then they're like, no, we gotta get his ass out of here. He caused the issues and trouble we needed him to do. Yes. Got the people fired up. Yes. Now, hit the road, Jack. I still feel like he's not out of the office. I feel like something else is brewing. You know, his 2 points is going to be out there come whatever date. You know, by his people will, you know, it's cool.
Another white war. That's how I say.
I'm just going to be on the side.
It's just a white war.
At work.
White folks.
Hey, bro, I be so blinded. I be having my blinders on in life as far as when it comes to certain stuff, bro. Like, I just won't pay attention to it. Like, I know enough to be informed, but I just don't.
Bro,
It's crazy.
It's too much, bro. It's just too much.
I don't know how this change happened so rapidly. Like, I was just born in 1990. You were born in 1990. What?
That's
30 years.
The thing about it is like
30 more years. Oh my goodness.
No. Shit. Shit. The way it's going now, nigga, 1 year.
That's right. 2 months.
Right, yeah.
God damn, like
nowadays, it's like, yeah.
A new COVID strain in the UK just touched down in Denver,
I'm
Colorado.
like, nigga, mutated.
Look, they say it's in Denver, Colorado. Like,
no,
bruh. Here we go. Did you see the trailer for Songbird? The little that joint was haunting, if I can say the least. Oh, thanks. Saying that joint was like we would be on lockdown for like 140 for 35, 50. It was like 100. It was like at least from the time from then to like from now to then. I was like, hold up, wait. Y'all say we're gonna be locked down for like 3 years, bro. Y'all talk about y'all gonna have police in the streets and kicking in doors if you got the temperature or you caught the bug or caught the COVID or whatever, the COVID-23. I'm like, what are y'all trying? Like, when is entertainment not entertainment anymore?
Right.
Like, all right, when did y'all record this? I thought everything was shut down all year.
There's too much funny shit going on. The fact that they developed a vaccine so fast, I'm like,
bruh, that vaccine
makes like 20.
I'm not trying to get demonetized by YouTube because I know how they feel about talking about certain stuff. But I'm saying, be careful, people. You know, just be careful. Just try to find out, like, really find out what's they need to send out, even if it's going to be a fake ingredients. I need to know what's in this. I don't care how long the words are, 29 letters. I need to look them jokes up, and I want to know what each one of these jokes. So how are people catching HIV? Have an HIV positive test. What are you putting in this joke?
Right.
Y'all just trying anything. Like, what is in there? And you just going willingly. And then they try to show Nancy Pelosi trying to take the shot. She had the cap on. Orange cap, still on the needle. She acting like she getting the shot. Cut it out. So, whatever. Be your own person. Now, I'm just saying, for me, I smell something fishy. And it ain't your grandma's soup. God damn it.
No, even if it was like Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. It's like, bro, conspiracy theories and conspiracy theories. It's like, yeah. You think it's true.
Yo, that was.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's probably like,
that wasn't cool, man. Come on. What we already know.
It was probably on islands. These fucking traffic girls or some shit. Who the fuck knows?
Nobody knows.
Shit's sad.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It makes me mad because as a dad, having daughters, being I can only protect them but so much. And I learned that from my parents. Like, they can only protect me but so much. Once I walk out your door and I go even if it's just going to school, like, I get into a fight, just walk in the door. Like, hey, you, what's up? Ow! Like, where'd that come from? Like, you never know. Like, I don't like your shirts. Who wears Adidas? Like, and you scuffling, like, it can anything. You can be walking home, get shot. You can get hit by a car, drop dead, heart attack. Whereas this, so I don't know. I was telling my little brother, like, yo, you have to enjoy living your life. Like,
it's gonna be hard sometimes. It's gonna be stressful sometimes.
Right, but who said it was supposed to be easy? Right. Like, some people get just a little bit of pressure or just a little bit of demand being asked from them, and it just crushes them. It's too much weight. Like, look, I've had responsibilities since I was little, chores, washing the dishes, cutting the grass, and I wanted to cut the grass. I used to watch my dad and grandpa and watch the grass and be like, man, this is something. They will cut the grass so perfect. Like, yo, teach me. You know what I'm saying? Now my brother, you should see how he leaves my mom's yard. Oh, wait, this is how you left the yard, bro? You missed 15 spots. You have glasses. I got to recut this. Like, so it's just little stuff like that. Like, damn, I don't know, but it is what it is, though. No, the tech. I think technology, as much as it has been a benefit, it has been like a crucial curse, a huge setback to not only just like personal relationships, how people communicate. Like it's just hard to even speak to people face to face. Yeah, like they be like so like. Right, but yeah, so I can't get you on Facebook, can't get you on IG, can't talk to you in person. Who do you talk to? Who are your friends? Like, how does anybody get to break, unless they know you from childhood or something? How does somebody get to know y'all? Because y'all, I mean, like, are you waiting for Genuine to hit your inbox or something? It ain't happening. He ain't hit your inbox. I'm telling you. So accept what you got. That shit with my kids too. That's why I always try to have them go do some physical shit, like actually outside. We gotta be around like with people and shit. So right. It's hard to do that now, but like beforehand, I was always trying to make sure it was like, not just like, isolated. Right. All the shit, devices. Yeah, Kennedy. Kennedy talks. She's really communicated. She really has good communication skills. Especially amongst men and women. Men and women don't really know what to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get around each other, it's like you can just, I can chill and hang and kick conversation and all of that. But it's just like sometimes you just have this. It's like this ruined tension. Y'all just keep looking at each other like I'm trying to do something else to pass. But it's like eventually you're gonna get too close. I'm gonna say the wrong or the right slick thing, and you're gonna be like, I was waiting for that. And I was like, I know you was. That's why I said it. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? I'm looking forward for 2021. I know I'm not gonna get it. You know what? No. I'm gonna scale it back. I'm not even going to talk like that. What I'm looking for in 2021 is the goddamn LA Lakers repeating for 2 times. Let's go. All right? We're going to keep it in that fashion because I don't want to keep it all dark and gloomy. It's a new year. I'm trying to go in for a whole new attitude. And that's about it. I feel like people get all, what's the New Year's resolutions? And then you go back to being your regular self after 6 weeks. And your resolutions, you forgot them. And so for me, something small. Just be positive. Have a better outlook. Be one with humanity. Don't slap nobody. I don't know, but just small jokes for me. Just patience. Be kind and I'm not that I'm a mean person, but if I feel you wrong me, sometimes I can get that Scorpio boy return. That joke, the red, I see red quickly. I see some days, I try not to because I try to stay so even keeled. I can just chill and somebody just throw your whole vibe left. And you be like, how dare you destroy my vibe? The best way to describe Scorpio, if you ask me, is like cool ocean water. Choppy, right? Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't take long. This is cool. That's why I walk out. I would walk out real quick, but it's like.
Disrespect. I just have a real big problem with disrespect.
I don't know if it's having being a dad thing.
So when I feel disrespect, it's like
a big old thing. Getting older. I still. Do you still feel youthful, bro? Because I still like people be like, you feel 30 and then you feel. I still feel like me when I was 20, 21, bro. Like, right. And
you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back down. Trying to size back down. You know what I mean? Trying to size back down.
Some people.
I don't even get it. They still fuck. You still fuck. They still out there. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry, YouTube.
They'll be okay.
Yeah. Definitely gotta stay peaceful, man. Gotta stay. Some people just gotta work with self-awareness too. I'm noticing a lot of lack of that. Like you said, because of that self-awareness and apps and shit. I mean, some of these young niggas so it's like so much self-awareness on shit.
Yeah, bro.
They, like you said, they so awkward socially. It's like you don't know how to just coexist with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like in person? Yeah, me.
But, oh, man. Well, like New Year's, I'm going to switch it to the winter. 15 minutes to New Year's, everybody. I can't see the Facebook number. I can only see the YouTube. But if so it was this one chick a few years ago. I can't remember. Raven something. Huge personality online. Big pictures. Talk all this big emoji, wet sign, talk all this big wild stuff. So I just be like, I was thinking to myself, well, let me just enter and see. Let me see if I can just get into conversation. I just want to talk to people. Like, that's the thing. I can't speak for every man because some of these guys go in these inboxes. They can go extra hard, and I get it. So when I try to talk, I just be trying to talk like, and I got her. I got her into the talk. I was talking. It was no one word answers, no conversation. Where's this personality at? Like, where you was typing up a storm. I can't get you to write more than 1 or 2 words. Like, this isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm asking you 20 questions. Come on. Like, go back and forth with me. I'm just like, yo, I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's just like it's a facade sometimes.
And it's a lot of people like that.
Like, you see it. Like, you might see how they gonna put that niggas online and you got to get around and make dry as hell. It's like, bro, people, bro. Just be wild, bro. Like, talk your shit. Yeah.
I love meeting somebody who's open. I don't care even if it's a little too much. Like, hey, be open. Be yourself. Like, I am going to be me now, but because I'm a Scorpio, I can be either I could be here or I could be here. Here means I'm chill. I'm engaged. I'm in my mode where I'm like watching everything. I'm watching everything. I'm listening to everything. I'm listening to, like, people talk and I listen. Even if you think I'm listening to you. I hear what you say. Like, I'm listening. I'm breaking you down. It's not on purpose. It's just at least for me, that's just who I am. Like, who is it? Yeah, let me hear who he is. Especially if I don't know who you are. You listen to me. Oh yeah, I be doing this and I be doing 500 on that. Oh yeah, he's a bragging type. All right, he's one of those guys wanna look good for the ladies. Okay, so speak himself. Okay, I got you. Or he could be Solid brother. I'm looking at him like, this guy remind me of acting like me over there. Like, I need to holler at this dude. I think he all right. We go sit over there, man. What's good, man? You smoke? Oh, hell yeah, man. I smoke. What's up with you, man? Who your folks up in? I don't know, man. I just like to talk to people, so I don't mind what your background is. If you got conversation, 2021, let's build that bridge. Let's like get. I don't care, dog, man, woman, child, whatever. Man, you like men, you like women. I don't care. Come on here, let's talk. Let's break some of these barriers. Let's understand some of these things, man, because like I'm tired of letting this social media and just media in general basically dictate and TV tell us what to do and how we should move and act. No, bro, that's not how we should move and act. We shouldn't be discord and fighting against each other. No, we should be okay. Like we should be together. We should be able to have respectful differences. Simple. Okay, you don't like the color black. Not okay. That's not the right one. You don't like the color yellow, and I don't like the color purple. Does that mean that I'm gonna hate you? And that's basically how I break down some of these arguments. Yes, they can be in a different tone, more a serious tone, but it's like that, right? You disagree about something, and not that I agree about. Fine, but now I hate you for it. Now it has to be an argument. Now we can't come together. We can talk, and you can get loud, but don't get disrespectful, because I understand people get excited. Man, but once you start mother effer and you a B, all right. But we can come on here and speak as freely as you want. So that's my offer. I always offer that to anybody. Like I love white, black, brown, tan. I don't care which background. I love to know where you're from. I went to a school out of Colorado, bro, for driving CDS. I met people from Alaska, people from Green Bay, people from deep South Carolina. I got a picture. I wish I could upload it, man. We did this huge cookout and everybody brought different food, basically representing their spot, man. So just like still my friends to this day, man. Like I love them still from that moment, that time that we spent out there, man. They're good guys, man. St. Louis and Louisiana and man, what? Like, come on, bro. Like then I drove cross country for what 2 years or so, basically doing the moving stuff, Tampa and California, and driving through all these places, and Nebraska, and Indianapolis, and I mean, we went through the Colt Stadium. I mean, it was just so much, bro. I can't even remember how Nevada. Been through like 30 states. It's been wild, man. Like it's cool, man. So I'm trying to.
St. Louis, Kansas City last December.
St. Louis, bro. I went out there. They got some there's beautiful women everywhere. Let me just get that straight. But like for me, when I go to different states and I see new women, I just be like, you so used to seeing women at home, you be like, yo, because it be, especially when you go down south, they just have even the skinny Jones be thick Jones. You be like, oh yeah, I remember your post on that. I wanted to fly down there right there when you were saying. I was like, God damn it, Chris went down there.
All the places I've been, that's one place.
I wanted to get down there. I gotta go to Texas.
I'm definitely moving to Texas.
I gotta go to Texas before I get married. There's a few places I have to go before I get married. Brazil. I'm not saying I'm going out there to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I'm going out there. I just gotta go and enjoy myself. Like, whatever that may be, however that falls. I just want to go out there and say I've been out here, saw the beautiful water, saw the beautiful women, had some drinks, had some nights. We're adults. Shut up. Don't you judge me. You know what? Make your last judgment. You got 7 minutes left. Because after that, you better cut it out and be a different person. But I'm trying to actually me and Chris, excuse me, I always call you. I call you, by how I know you, bro. But we're thinking about doing a full-time podcast show together. This is like I like this one right here. But did you want like for me? Did you want to take a more music background to like a podcast show, or did you want to? And this is something that we should totally have off air, but we're gonna we want to, because it doesn't even matter. Like just because just to see, it can be anything.
It could be. We can have segments.
Right.
We can have shout outs, drops.
Right, cause see, you in the game of music, like your ear is to the door where mine is more. But I don't listen to like the new artists. There's no offense. It's just I'm 30. I have 2 daughters, and I grew up very young, and I'm very old inside. Like so, inside I'm 45. But I'm in a 30-year-old body. I've lived a life where I've had just the responsibility of things just changed in the way I came up. Once I left home and just kind of went out there and did what I did and became a man. Like after going through that stretch, it's like you go through it and you look back and be like, yeah, not a kid anymore. Like I mean, I still had love to laugh and do my goofy stuff, but I'm definitely not a child no more. I'm a man in my decision making and all of that type of stuff. So
that's how it's going. That's how it's going.
I don't know, bro. It seems like a lot of you would think so, but people don't be trying to. People don't be trying to.
They don't understand that sacrifice.
Have you seen my papers? Those can't be there. Look. I be putting shit down. Lighters have too much in one thing, can't find it.
Nah, I was saying like sponsorship, like best of like niggas with their clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How they sit on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like one of their shirts folded up, or you know what I mean? Or people who do art. And whether they paint up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Got the green screen. Cause
once we set it up, the
oh yeah. The idea for what you was telling me is sick.
Once we set up, if I get a long rectangle table.
Rectangle.
A rectangle table. If I get like a nice size table, yeah. So characters like this thing. Let's not really paint this wall over here. So I really want shit facing this way. Just
right.
Like the wall.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So paint the wall, put some artwork on the wall, whatever.
So I think anybody who come in here has to sign the wall. They all got to sign the wall. Yeah. So do that type of joke. I just like being creative. I've known Chris, man. We go back to middle school, like she's tasking. A long time, bro. Like, I mean, it's funny because it's like you don't have to talk to somebody every day. You kind of everybody get caught up in life and stuff, but it's like I'll see you post something, and I don't even mean to go in this direction, but I saw you post something about your daughters that one time, bro. It just be like, see, I gotta reach out to my dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta be there for each other. Like, I'm in that same boat, so it's like when I saw that, I was like, let me reach out. And even if he probably like, what the fuck, this nigga hit me for, like, it's like, yo, I still remember back then, bro. Like nothing really changed other than a little time. Niggas went and got their money or went and tried to get their bag or whatever. But to me, it's still the same. Like, so that's how we gotta get. I hit Chris up randomly. I just be hitting him up randomly. Hey, bro, we gotta talk.
Like shit.
Hey, bro, what's good? What you doing?
Hey, it's no
yeah, I hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
always moves every time. That's what it's about. Yeah. So I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I mean? I love that shit. That's the type of shit I be on. Like, let's go. Why not? You're alive. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, more life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Closer. 2 minutes. Yeah, closer and closer. I'm just like, I gotta enjoy this life, yo.
Start doing something new. Fuck it. But we can do this shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Once we get the good, I
got a camera.
This I'm about to say yeah, because I need to give me another camera too. But yeah, we can hook up cameras and all that shit to this joint, right?
All right.
Mm-hmm. So that way we can switch between angles and shit. Okay, bet. Yep. About to get this black paint. Get to
it. Can't wait, dog.
Yeah.
Come out with a schedule. 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Schedule for my podcast. Actually, stay on it.
Consistent. That's Mo. Consistency gonna beat everything. Consistency beat everything. Consistency beats everything, bro.
Like, just slowed down for a second. I was kind of overworking myself with a combination of working.
Nigga shooting.
Or fireworks.
Fireworks.
I was hoping to be fireworks. Come on.
Niggas be shooting around.
I'm not. Oh, I'm here.
Happy New Year's, nigga.
Happy New Year's, brother.
You already know.
And Happy New Year's to all of y'all. And you know what? If you're out drinking, if you're out banging, be safe. Regardless. Be safe. Have fun. And listen, I appreciate y'all hanging and banging with us this last hour. I just wanted to come into the new year with y'all. And you see, I'm not doing much.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
If Kennedy was here, if I was with Kennedy, that she's with her mom, obviously. So that's my little date. But yeah, y'all stay safe. You know what I always tell you: smoke weed. And y'all be y'all come into 2021 for good attitude. Stay positive, goddamn.
Shit about to get better and better, man. Happy New Year.
Peace out.
Shit about to get better.